Into the crack house.
Welcome to Minisode 28. I am your host, Fritz, joined as always by co-host Mandaddy.
Hi.
Nick Spry.
Hello.
Angela.
Hello.
Kaz.
Hello.
Okay, so with a vote of A, let's do I. I or nay? Let's go around the room. Do you think ghosts are real, Angela?
I.
Kaz.
Hi.
Nick Spry.
I.
Mandaddy.
Hi.
There's a question there with Spry.
I was going to say, he got to put more like inflection on his.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it one more time.
All right, okay.
Overact it this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
No, okay, so castles, are they spooky?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
100%.
Well,
I.
okay, we just wait for it. Why
Sorry.
don't you? Okay.
I got really excited about it.
Now you're going last. Mandaddy.
I.
Kaz.
Hi.
Angela.
Hi.
Yeah, I already know. The castles are
You
spooky.
gotta wait for me.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I got excited. Like, that was a
Jumping
really,
the
like,
gun,
castles
dude.
are, like, super spooky.
Nick Spratt, I'm gonna assume that's an I.
I.
Okay, last question. Do you think modern technology can pick up a ghost presence in a photograph? Mandaddy.
I.
Angela.
I.
Kaz. Kaz is thinking. Scratching the top of his dome.
Hi.
I. Nick Spry.
What's the question?
Do you think modern technology
Just
can
lost.
capture ghosts?
Nay.
Nay. Okay, so that's a nay. There is a dad in England, and this is being reported by the sun.co.uk, who went to a castle with his son. He's 50, his son is 12. Took a photo of a particularly excitable part of a castle, and in the middle of the photo,
How do you excite a castle?
well, you know how
Many
like
different
tickle it?
ways.
well, okay, so like think of chess.
Okay.
Right?
All
And
right.
Yeah.
you have that classic
man's game.
rook castle idea.
With the turrets and stuff.
Turret.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you take a photo of that if you could?
Sure.
If there's
Yeah.
one available.
Absolutely.
A turret?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd
So-
take a picture of a turret.
This is not like that at all. It looks boring. It's just like a walkway with steps, but right at the top of this staircase is this black shrouded figure.
Ooh.
Oh.
So go ahead and take a look at that. It's a black shrouded figure. When the man got
What? No.
when the man
Come on.
I like that
dude.
reaction.
when the man showed his son laughed because he didn't think anything was on the staircase. This castle back in 1130,
Whoa.
a man named Insford was the castle caretaker who later retired to become a monk.
Okay.
This man says it looks like a black monk.
I mean, what monk? I've never seen a monk that looks like something out of Star Wars.
I waited too long.
Yeah.
It locked.
It's a cloak. My password is 0911. There you go.
Isn't that troublesome? Doesn't that
That
cause
does seem like it
issues
might
every
be a
once in a
problem.
while if you're accidentally...
Interesting.
It looks crazy. And, again, this guy took a photo. It wasn't there. Obviously, he would have said, what the hell is that thing? Then when he looked at the photo later, it was there.
Mhm.
So when he showed his son just laughed because his son also recalled no one being there.
So, could have been a prankster.
How
Could've-
so?
I mean, maybe somebody was just like hanging around trying to like scare a
was-
little kid.
In on it with the son being like, oh, you don't tell your father that I'm here so you don't remember. Come on.
I mean, maybe not that creepy.
It'll be, you'll laugh about this in like
yeah.
weeks and weeks.
Jeez.
You're old,
all right, maybe
well-
not then.
Creating a lot of repressed memories for people.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys, most of you think it's fake. Okay.
It just looks like
I don't
someone's doing a Jawa cosplay, basically.
I was gonna say, it kind of looks like, is it the Nazgul or the Ring Wraith, like the things that chase?
But way shorter. It looks kind of
Yeah,
short,
it's
doesn't
very tiny. It's a very small thing.
Just a little ghoul.
Yeah.
Just a little
Maybe he's
Like
ready
a
to,
hobbit went on the
he's,
dark side.
waiting
It's
to
very small.
pounce.
Kaz,
he's
was that from-
springing down?
Harry Potter, you were saying?
Yep.
Those are the
Harry Potter.
Death Eaters?
Yeah, those are from Harry Potter.
Is that the same thing?
Kinda.
I haven't got that far in Harry Potter. You guys
Oh.
can spoil it for me. I'm only like halfway through episode 2.
Well, this is what it looks like zoomed in
close?
on. And
It does look pretty clearly not like ghostly. It's
Yeah.
definitely different than your normal ghostly apparition that kind of has the like, what would you call it?
Yeah.
Transparency.
Transparency. That's
It's
the word. I
opaque.
was going
Yeah,
to
it's
say
definitely
opaque.
opaque. It's more solid.
It does have a little bit of a white aura though at the bottom. So, to me it's like that could be something coming in and out of a plane of existence and the photos taking that fast. Also, to me, they just hot gun glued it
Or
to the photo.
it's like
Just slapped
rescanned
it on.
That's exactly how they did that. Yeah.
You think so?
Hot glue gun.
It's like an outcast from a medieval fair that they all tell they're going to set up shop at 11 a.m. by this castle, and then no one shows up but that person, and they have to.
And then he kind of mopes around the
Yeah,
castle.
he's
and then
like
some
trying to
kids
sell dragon
look at that
claw
lizard.
orb necklaces to people while they look at the ruins.
All right.
Right?
That's very specific.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
well, I
Feel
bought
bad
one.
for him now.
Have you been that person?
How did you, Fritz? How did you come by this knowledge?
What knowledge?
The child with the photograph and the father and the castle.
Well, I just weekandweird.com. I also go to the Huffington Post. They have
Okay,
a
so
little
it's like an internet
paranormal- yeah.
article. Okay.
And also higgypop.com has some paranormal stuff. There was one YouTube video of this time traveler. Did you guys catch wind of that?
There's been a few different ones like that. Is there a new one?
Yeah, there's a new one. This guy's face is blurred out. The video that I clicked on, it was a YouTube video, and it seemed like immediately someone else wanted an additional click, so it was kind of it was set up to suggest you should keep clicking to go to the actual article, but the man's face was blurred out. It was pitch shifted down low, and after 25 minutes and multiple ads, which always makes you suspect because the guy's talking for too long, he produces a shit photo. You can't see anything, and he goes, well, as you know, with time travel, photographs are often distorted, which seems like a sci-fi trope,
Totally.
but at the same time,
Temporal distortion.
I can believe it.
I've never heard that, though. No, I've never heard that's never been like a sci-fi trope. I've never heard that before.
Well,
That
as you
time-
know.
You have now.
Well, yeah.
So it's now an established trope because
Okay.
we said it. We established the tropes around here.
All right.
Nick Spry, I
Trope
hear you.
setters.
What was that?
Thank you.
Welcome to Trope Setters.
Trope setters.
Dun, 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 dun.
Trope
Nice.
trending.
Yeah, I thought you said something else. Nick Spry, what kind of a word do you have for us this week?
Yeah, so I got a spooky word of the week this week. Yeah, we're going back into it. Back in the regular season, full force. And thank you for everyone for listening to the season premiere. Been lovely. So this week's spooky word of the week is insidious.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
Good movie.
I know, yeah, very
Kind of-
very popular series of movies that have been going on. So this word comes from the 1540s of Middle French. I'm looking at Edam Online again here, and the original word insidieux or insidious in the 15th century directly comes from the Latin, meaning deceitful, cunning, artful, or treacherous. So there were several forms of this verb, and they also say insidier, which means a plot, a snare, an ambush. And the roots basically come from the words in and sit, or on and sit. So to sit in, sort of like a secretive, treacherous. Again, I think this relates back to the word murder as well, where
Murder.
it's a deceitful undertaking, and it's not an open killing. The same thing with the word insidious.
It's a secretive cunning, not like an open sort of
Sinister.
like, yeah. All
Yeah,
right, I
treachery, big time.
I
Big
get
time. There's also several versions in Old German and Old English that they all pretty much mean the same thing, like hidden, to hide. There are several forms of Latin. Hypsidus, I believe, is one of them. And
Ipsodus.
movement to ja people.
Nice.
It's actually movement, job people, but
Movement, I'm sorry.
points on the board.
Points to the board.
Points to the board.
I'm taking them.
Where are they? Where are they? There we go.
There it
Points to
is.
the board.
He signed himself points.
That's
He's
what you
allowed.
do. Jump in.
Yeah.
I got the board. Wait, hold on. Now I'm taking points away from you.
Can
How
you
do you-
do that?
Is there something?
Oh, my
that's
God.
annoying.
The
Yeah.
first
That's a new one.
deduction?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Yes. So insidious, insidious, treachery, cunning. It's the proceeding in a gradual, subtle way, but with harmful effects. Something that's infectious almost.
So cunning, is that the same thing as cunning, like being swift and fast?
Yes. No. Swift and
Cunning
fast
is-
of mind, I would
Of
say.
mind, yeah, but not of body. That'd be more dexterous.
Okay.
Think more sly, wily. Some other synonyms: shifty, underhanded.
Cunning in the Family Stone.
No, that's not how that.
It's
that
sly.
works.
It's
Yeah.
sly.
Yeah.
Right. But,
God damn it.
Alliteration.
Take points off from yourself.
oh,
Take your points
oh,
away.
the second deduction.
Oh.
There
Or
you
even,
go.
buddy.
Wow.
I'm staring you down.
Am I the only one that gets the Sinister and Insidious and Conjuring movies all confused. I can't
Nope.
remember
'Cause they're
which is
terrible.
which. They're
I'm
all
not-
like any of them.
You are not the only
The
person.
first, I think we talked about it. The first like 30 minutes of all the Insidious movies was fantastic. 30, I even give them like 40, but then like all of them, end, like I'm not going to spoil it, but all
I
of
think I
them
like
end
the
the same
Sinister
like
movie
hokey
better.
ass way.
But I don't know if I've seen any more than the first.
But I think
Sinister.
you're right. I don't know the difference.
Do Conjuring and Insidious have the same actor in them?
Do they?
Maybe.
Patrick
I
Wilson?
think they're actually going to do a crossover of Insidious and Conjuring or something like that.
Well, I
They
wonder-
should.
Yeah, because I think the Warrens, Diane and who's
That's what it was.
Yes.
Diane and her husband, they might be in both movies. I don't know.
Yeah,
They are.
yeah.
Really?
And also the Annabelle movies.
Gotcha. Oh man,
But
that's
not
a
played by
universe.
not played by the same character or by the same actor. Right?
In the Conjuring movies, yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's
It does
awesome.
get freaking confusing after a bit, doesn't it?
It does.
I don't know. It's,
yeah,
it's
so
a
that's
popular
points.
topic right
Points.
now.
Thank you. Hey, I
Points
haven't
for
got points in
Mandaddy.
a while.
Springs ahead.
Okay, so is this maybe for next week? Is Insidious the same thing as when medieval guards would show their right hand? Which
No,
is how we
that's
have,
sinister. We've talked
Yeah.
about this word before.
and the other is Dexter.
Dexter. Well, there's
Sinister's
Sinistra and Dexter were the original roots, and I mean literally right and left hand.
Interesting.
What
So-
was the right hand? They would show you the right hand. What does that mean?
I'm unarmed
Yeah.
because usually that's the
Okay.
that's
Dominant
the
hand.
stabbing arm.
Yeah, because all left-handed people were from the devil, and
Still are.
Couldn't
Still
wield
are.
a
Can we
knife.
admit it?
sure,
They've been getting a free pass for way too long lately. I'm tired of this PC bullshit when it comes to these lefties out there.
Man.
So
Way to take a
Insidious.
All these, I'm tired of these leftards.
Oh no.
hashtag.
It's a movement.
Well, that's great.
And
And
that's the spooky word of the week. So yeah,
outstanding. Thank you very much.
All right.
What do you got over there, Angela?
So tomorrow is the super blue blood moon.
what?
Ooh, I thought that was
There's
Yes.
a different one every freaking week anymore.
Like-
It's,
Well, that's the
spiritual
thing
harvest.
is that a lot of people have been making a big deal about supermoons being so rare, but they're actually not that rare.
Evidently.
Right. I think just people are more aware of looking at them. Everyone just wants to enjoy the moon because there's so much crazy crap going on in the world, and they just want to enjoy some like simple life pleasures.
The moon is amazing too to like watch with a telescope.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Amazing.
So, do you guys know what a blue moon is?
2 full moons in a month.
Correct.
Points.
Yes. Yep.
Points on the
Points. Points. So we had
15
one.
years of trivia finally paying off.
How often does that happen?
Well, not actually that often, but
A few
with
times a year at
January,
most.
Okay.
with January, there was one on the 1st,
Right.
and now there's one tomorrow on the 31st. Now, do you guys know what a blood moon is?
Yes. Blood moon.
Don't know.
I'm gonna riff.
You don't know.
Shut up, Mandaddy. Blood moon, harvest moon, red
Right.
moon. Later in the
Just saying
in
words
the
at this
moon
point.
cycle. Shut up. Also close to Earth.
Still words.
That was a good guess.
Yeah.
I give you half a point. Do you have a half a point noise? No.
Yeah, I do. It's right here.
Make both of the negative and the plus at the same time.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh no.
You've almost eliminated yourself.
A blood moon is a total lunar eclipse.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
But the thing is that it doesn't go completely dark because
gets-
it's still within the umbra. So basically, the Earth is blocking the sun completely from the moon.
What does ombra mean?
That is just the shadow in which the moon is in. It's like a little pyramid, or not like triangle shape
Conical.
within, conical cone within that the moon is in, with the sun going across the moon, but there's still light going around the Earth. So the moon isn't completely blacked out. It has this like copperish reddish look to it. Looks like there's blood on it.
Is this scientific or is this fake? Is this
All fake news.
All fake?
All
Really?
fake.
Yeah.
Nothing
Trump
ever
sent me
happens
this
anymore.
email actually that I'm reading from.
Now I believe it.
I
Yes.
thought he was just talking about makeup.
So it's the actual. It's a shaded.
It's a
moon.
shaded because there's still light coming through from behind from behind Earth. That's why it's called an umbra. So it's not completely blocked from light. Light is still somewhat hitting the moon.
Is that Sabrina's last name?
Ambra.
Oh, okay.
Ambra, yeah, or ombre, like man in Spanish. So
Hunger.
So the shadow hits the moon. Does our Earth's atmosphere then reflect a different UV casting to it?
Because it's going a little bit through the atmosphere.
You're talking about
Yeah.
like the refraction of light, and
Right.
it changes what wavelength it's
I
coming
guess
in
by
at?
definition.
That's actually a good question.
Because you're
when-
actually viewing it through the atmosphere as well.
And when it gets closer to the horizon, it gets bigger because of how, I guess, the light waves expand over the Earth?
You almost made it through that. That was really
Trying.
impressive. That was really good.
I'm trying to figure this out.
You're not.
It's a super blue blood moon.
So there's also the aspect that it's a supermoon. And so that is when the moon's closest approach to Earth in a single orbit, so that its diameter will appear about 7% larger and 14% brighter than usual.
Ooh.
Okay, so
7%.
allow me to gamble the points I don't have. Is that the perigee or the epigee? When it's
That is the perigee.
Yes.
You get
Well
all those points back. That's like a 3 or 4 point.
But
It was a daily double.
you didn't let me finish. I didn't actually bet on anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You can still give me $5.
Nice.
So
Win-win.
this-
Actual money. So then, you're in the hole again. That's minus.
There it
Okay,
is.
there you
All
go.
the points. But this is the first time in more than 150 years that all 3 lunar events will coincide.
Wow.
Ooh.
150 years?
Yes.
And so this means it's okay to go out and kill, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is the purge.
This is the purge. Okay. cool.
Yes.
Mommy!
I never actually watched
Can I
Purge. Did
go
you guys
out?
watch it?
Wait, is that about the moon?
No.
No.
Oh,
No, it's about just
You've never
killing
seen any of the
people.
Purge movies?
nope.
The first one's I really enjoyed the first one. The second one couldn't even get through.
Now, they say that physiologically, nothing really happens to the human body. Tides are affected with the moon, but psychologically, they say that people are affected.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Working in the service industry, definitely.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
would always go, what's going on? Oh,
Yes.
it's a full moon. People are acting bat shit tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the cats always act insane when
That's
the moon's
true.
insane. So,
And they are smaller than humans.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The light
You are so damn
waves
observant
bend
today.
around the cats and the Earth.
That's called
And
an
they cause-
amber.
I think cats actually affect the moon. I think they're...
It's the opposite. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
the moon
Yeah.
gets closer to be closer to the
Yeah.
cats
When they
Yeah.
decide.
once every 150
and then the
years.
cats get aloof and like, you know what, go away again.
That
and
makes
then,
sense.
Yeah.
No, but
Alright.
I bought you this toy.
Just drifting away slowly over a week.
Right.
Yes, it's true. Cats do actually affect the moon phases. This has been determined by cat scientists all across the globe. So if you're wondering why it's a blood super whatever moon, it's probably because you're cat. So if you have a cat and you like the moon, thank your cat for the moon. Cats give us the moon.
And that's been Cat Minute.
That was lovely.
It's all
The
true.
soundboard is like
It's all
really
true.
coming in play.
Yeah, it's neat, right?
I like it.
Just to
Super blue blood moon is happening tomorrow, January 31st.
And it's super because it's going to be big.
It's going to appear larger, but it is closer. It has actually orbited closer because it's going to be like 7% larger in diameter and 14% brighter.
Are you sure it's not just some super rich old white dude showing you his ass?
Probably. That'd be a
Just
tremendous moon.
Just one cheek.
Like that's that super blue blood moon. He's just like, old money, bitch! Old money!
He's just
like an
moon-
entire night.
he's mooning the world's largest projector.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Also,
like the most
No.
boring supervillain. He just decides to moon the planet instead of actually destroying anything.
Right.
I'm going to moon the world.
Well, maybe it's because no one can stop him. There's nothing actually evil happening. He's just going to get to project his ass.
There's nothing we can do. It's just an ass
Completely
people.
legal.
It's just a giant space ass people. It's okay.
ass moon.
Super blue
Ass moon. It's like a beer. It's like some sort of craft beer.
Ass moon.
With notes of coriander.
An ass.
So if you guys ever notice, like when the moon's rising, it seems like enormous.
Right.
And then when it
Yeah.
gets higher up in the sky, it seems a lot smaller. That's actually a whole perception. When you see it closer to the horizon, you're actually comparing it to things around it, like trees, houses. It's actually the same size once it gets up in the sky.
Really?
It's just perception that you're getting.
That's lies. That's pure lies.
That also goes to show why anyone in any kind of ghost hunting show says, "I seen it. It came right at me," and it was like it's just perspective and
Yes,
also poor
yeah.
eyesight.
And if you actually take like paper and try to like fit it so it's the size of the moon as you're looking at it in the beginning of the evening, so it fits the size of the moon,
okay.
and then
Right.
later in the evening, look at it as it's in the middle of the sky, it'll be the exact same
Dude,
size.
I'm totes doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got to
Okay.
do that tomorrow. Sorry, this is
Testable.
fake news. I do not believe this.
Try it
That is
out.
really cool.
I'm all about it.
Verifiable.
Mandaddy, what you got?
Well, I saw a new movie. It's terrifying. Basically, I mean, we were talking about the Insidious and Sinister and all those crap movies. I mean, you know,
Crap.
they're good. They're good. Okay, I take it back. They got some good things, but it's a lot of jump scares. I saw something that was just one of those like psychological horror, the type of thing that just sticks with you. You know, like like Cthulhu mythos, dark, deep depths sort of thing that just kind of rattles your soul.
Like birds.
Yeah, it's like it's well, I mean, it depends if you're frightened of them. It's about a youthful but soulless creature coming into her own. And in the beginning of the movie, she has like one sort of weird claw sort of thing. And it's about her trying to leave her ungodly abode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just scary. It's terrifying. It sticks with you. You probably never heard of it. It's called Lady Bird.
Oh, yeah.
I've not heard of
And
it.
oh my God, it's just, I mean, I don't even know if I could see it again.
When did this come out?
It came out just recently, it came out with last year. And
You mean Lady Bird?
yeah, Lady Bird.
Like a ladybug?
No, like Lady Bird.
Like
a person.
Critically
sort of,
acclaimed movie.
I think it's more like Ladybird.
no,
That sounds right. That actually sounds more right.
you must have seen a totally different movie. This is
Okay.
terrifying. It was just Lady Bird.
Are you sure it's not Ladybird?
Lady Bird.
Okay.
And it had Laurie Metcalf in it, and just terrifying movie, just absolutely, just soul shakingly scary.
Pretty sure that's Lady Bird.
I have no idea, you guys.
Laurie Metcalf is in Lady Bird?
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
terrifying.
She's always really good.
She's always
She's
really
so good.
She's so scary in this.
How is it scary?
It's this
Psychological, sorry.
It's this girl with red hair, so she's like no soul ginger type thing, and she has like a thing over her arm. Like when her arm is covered in this thing throughout most of the movie.
Is it skin?
Like a cyborg.
What?
A cast. She broke her arm, dude. I saw the movie too.
What?
Maybe
I
we
know.
should get the synopsis from Nick instead of...
What do you? I mean, I don't think you saw the same movie as me. There's no way you saw.
I cried at the end. Again, crybaby.
I heard it was really good, yeah.
You cried at this movie.
Oh, yeah. The very end of it, man.
That was the funniest part. I don't
If you
get
love
it.
your mother, you should see this movie.
That was when the mom finally gets her coming up, from releasing the soulless creature into the world. I mean, that was the funniest part of the movie. I don't know. I think we saw completely different movies. So just if you want to be terrified, you want to be scared, go out and see Lady Bird.
So this deals with a family situation?
If you want to call it a family, that's like, Adam's Family, maybe.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Mandaddy, out of 7 Mandaddy beard pulls, what would you give it?
666.
Whoa.
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense.
You enjoyed it?
No, I loved it. It was really fun.
Nick Spry, what would you give it out of 7?
I'd go with a solid 7.
Of your own beard or his beard?
I don't really have much of a beard,
I
so to
see,
speak
it's over
of.
there.
Like
So
I
you
have
could just
more
do
of a
really,
tuft.
really quick ones.
I'd have like more of a pull out a
What is
a
it- what
single
is this
hair, and I
called?
think I've got 7.
What is it called when you do this?
That's called a mustache. He's doing the mustache. Just for people listening at home, he's doing the mustache on his face.
Yeah, like the
Like
gotta
pat
smooth
it
it
out a
out.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like think of Q and ASL for those.
Yeah, at home.
Yeah, it's great for this medium is just to use ASL. That's
Thank
Oh,
perfect.
there you go.
Put it under your nose,
And
and then you go way down.
The letter Q in ASL looks kind of like one of those old school 80s robot chess hands when it would go to pick up a piece. That's the letter Q.
And it's doing a little
Yeah,
pirouette.
it's about to
The
fix
more
that.
you
Prongs.
know.
Yeah.
So I should see the movie or...
I
If
think
you-
it's worth it.
If you want to be terrified,
Yeah.
if you want to not sleep for a month.
Is it really sad? Like, I don't know. Is it, like...
No, it's not sad. It's it's a coming of age story. It's simple story, simple movie,
Of a
but
demon.
it's really well performed and written and directed, and it's great.
Okay.
Nice.
Boys.
All right.
So, what you got there for us, Kaczynski?
Is that me?
That would be you now.
Like
Wasn't
Theodore.
that the Unabomber?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That was
Come
the joke.
on.
I didn't even think
Aw.
about that. I was just adding an Insky to the end of Kaz.
I saw something. It's not exactly spooky. It looks kind of spooky, and it's not normally in my wheelhouse, but I saw something really cool. It was called Batman Ninja.
What?
You guys know anything about this?
No.
I'm not
It's two
like a
great
big-
tastes. It tastes great
right,
together.
exactly. It's like a pizza ice cream. Like if I said that.
Oh, I'm tickled.
Right.
Sign me up.
Rocky Road and Anchovy, yes.
Just riffing here.
So it's going to be an animated feature film
Ooh.
by the creator of Afro Samurai. Did you guys ever watch
yeah.
Afro Samurai?
Oh, wow.
Very good.
So the dude who did Afro Samurai is going to make a movie about Batman in feudal Japan, and the summary is, quote, Batman is transported to feudal Japan and must battle reimagined versions of his villains alongside his allies.
Ooh.
That sounds
Nice.
great.
Did you ever see the Gotham by Gaslight, where they do Batman and Sherlock Holmes era?
No. That sounds awesome. Was it
I haven't seen
animated?
it. It just came up on my queue, and I was like, I need to check that out.
Did he dress like a bat?
Still like sort of a Victoria era looking outfit, but
Victorian bat.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, this is just from looking at screenshots. I haven't watched it yet. It's still in my queue.
So you have not seen that, right, Kaz?
Correct.
Not even out yet.
One thing, let me just throw this out there. I saw an incredible documentary called Batman and Bill, and it's about Bill Finger, who is widely regarded as one of the people who created Batman, along with, is it Bob Kane?
Bob Kane, yeah.
Bob Kane, yeah. It's called Batman and Bill, and I teared up. I cried at the end of that one.
Really? Check that out as well.
Ninja Batman.
Yeah, Ninja Batman. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, it does. So I'll have to show you, because I mean, just saying Batman Ninja, I feel like doesn't do the video trailer justice. When I saw it, like, and again, I watched the old like Batman animated series back in the day, and then I even watched Batman Beyond, like a super nerd, when that was out, because that was pretty fucking cool. And then
Batman Ninja sounds lazy.
It does. Thank you. Exactly. When I heard it, I was like, come on, we can do better. And then I saw the trailer, and it's like 2 minutes, so it's probably too long to play here, but I'll show you guys after this. And it's like super rad looking, like extremely super cool.
Is it anime style? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
What else do you have over there? More pizza ice cream news?
No, that's it. That was just the recipe for pizza ice cream and this anime Batman thing
That's
coming up.
That's fucking great. Awesome.
Alrighty, well, there we go. That is the new Minisode.
First is season 2.
This is the season 2 Minisode opener. What up? What? We hope you all enjoyed. We hope you all enjoyed our little musical that we did for you. So we're going to sign off now so we can start.
Tell them more about the musical.
We love doing the musical. We know it took a long time, and it was all because I suck. And so
all right.
We want you all to enjoy it.
That came out of nowhere.
Those are laughs of honesty is what you're hearing right now. Those are honest laughs.
Just like,
I should have asked the question.
And so
I feel awful.
And you should. So we hope you enjoy. Please keep sharing. Please keep telling people about us. Check us out on all the different platforms. I can list them, but you know them. Stitcher, YouTube, iTunes, all that shit. iHeartMedia, where you won't hear me say shit. iHeartRadio, sorry.
Radio app.
It's an app. It's an app. God, it's almost like you fucking work for them or something.
Damn.
Wait, well, now look at your shirt. So anyway, that is the Minisode. Thank you very much. We're going to sign off so we can start working on the new one. We're going into episode 32 for you. So thank you for listening. This has been the Minisode of Fort Fritz.